Amazon's Echo, arguably the best home assistant on the market, just got better with the launch of the Echo Show. At $299, it's the most expensive Echo yet, but the Show comes packed with new tech including a 7-inch touchscreen display and 5-megapixel camera for video calls and something Amazon calls drop-in, which we'll cover in a bit. The Echo Show is much larger and definitely more noticeable than the original cylindrical Echo. Amazon offers a choice of 2 colors, and overall, we like the design. Behind the plastic grille is a pair of 2-inch speakers, and on top are 8 microphones surrounding the only 3 buttons on the device. A power button is nowhere to be found as the Echo Show turns on automatically and stays on when you have the device plugged in. The ease of use experience carries over to the Show software. You can adjust a few settings and pair Echo Show to Bluetooth devices, but the options are very limited. It's apparent that the Echo Show is designed as a voice-controlled device like the other Echoes, thus it lacks an app store. Instead of apps, Amazon has a repository for skills or third-party integrations and features. When the Echo Show was announced, we were curious to find out how Amazon was able to pack in all these new features, but charge only $50 over the original cylindrical Echo. After 2 weeks of the show, the answer is quite easy. Most of the hardware is low-end. The display is less than 720p, camera quality isn't great, and the speakers, marketed as expansive, full range, and rich bass, are actually the weakest part of the device. The far-field microphones work great, and Alexa's voice gets very loud at the maximum settings. But when listening to music or watching videos, the output is noticeably quieter. It's about as loud as a 27-inch iMac with similar midtones, but the max, bass, and high frequencies are much more well-defined. So how much of a difference does having a screen make? Huge. I've owned an Echo Dot since launch, but it kind of just blended in with the surroundings, and I didn't use it often. Conversely, the Show with its constant rotation of customizable information and suggested tips is constantly begging for interaction. Because of this, Show helped me more than double my Alexa vocabulary in just 2 weeks. If you love listening to music like us, Alexa will display auto-scrolling lyrics and album art. For cooks, the Echo Show can serve up recipes without worrying about dirtying up your mobile device. And the multiple timers and shopping lists will make it a hit in the kitchen. A feature we didn't get to try out was connected cameras like Netgear's Arlo, Ring doorbell, or child monitors that let you easily keep an eye on your home and family. As avid YouTube users, we appreciate that the Echo Show supports Google's video service. Alexa can autoplay the top results or search and display a list of videos that you can scroll through and select with your voice. Hitting the YouTube icon will open a web browser where users can see video info and comments but can't log in, so video interaction is limited. Thankfully, Amazon currently prohibits all advertisement on the device other than its own, so you won't have to suffer through auto-playing video ads. My kids love the Echo Show. My son can play music and his favorite cartoons and is learning to use it to call us. You can message or video call other shows or a connected Android or iOS device. I'm a fan of Alexa's new drop-in function, which has been very convenient for checking up on the kids or talking to my wife. When you drop in, a loud and distinct tone is played on the receiving device, followed by 10 seconds of a frosted video feed to give those in the room time to react. This feature is disabled out of the box, so if you're worried about privacy, you can leave it off. The home assistant market is growing quickly with the likes of Google Home, Apple's upcoming HomePod, and a variety of devices running Alexa. There's only one other device with a display that runs Alexa called Nucleus, which launched a year ago. The device is almost identical to Amazon's Echo Show, but runs the voice-only version of Alexa, which really doesn't need a display. Amazon was actually a major investor in Nucleus through its Alexa fund when the company started a few years ago. But shortly after the launch of the Show, Amazon dropped the Nucleus from its site. So we doubt that they will ever allow Nucleus to use the video-capable version of Alexa. Even though Amazon just recently added iCloud Calendar support to Alexa's skill set, Apple software integration is still limited. The HomePod will be a better option for those heavily invested in Apple's ecosystem, though Apple's home speaker won't offer a screen. If you're looking for a device that can control your smart accessories, answer questions, play music and videos, and video chat, I have to mention the iPad, which now starts at $329 and is much more versatile. You could buy a dock and set it up in the kitchen, but the speakers are quiet compared to the Echoes, and the mics don't pick up nearly as well. Honestly, the biggest downside is Siri, as Alexa is far more accurate and capable. Using an iPad could work for you, but our iPads always end up being moved around the house and batteries drained. Having a dedicated device that you can rely on works much better, at least in my experience. We can get over the low end, but good enough hardware, but our biggest complaint is the fixed angle of the display and camera. It's so severe that you can't see either couch in our living room, nor anyone sitting on them. Instead, a fair chunk of our show's video feed is taken up by my ceiling. If you place the Echo on a coffee table, this won't be an issue, but then it's difficult to use when you're standing up. Future models should offer a camera tilt option, but for now I'm stuck propping it up. In the course of 2 weeks, Amazon's Echo Show showed off impressive voice recognition capabilities, a fast user interface, and fairly comprehensive feature set. Alexa puts Siri to shame and really underscores how Apple has been lagging behind in this space. The screen makes a big difference in the versatility of the Echo and is an absolute no-brainer for the extra $50. If you've been shopping around, we'd recommend the Echo Show over its competitors. If you enjoyed this video, like it and hit that subscribe button. Also, check out our price guide, which makes it extremely easy to find the best deals in Apple products updated daily. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next video.